Yes, we watched two videos in series. I'm so excited. Of course, of course. And the trailer's narration was done by Yuma Uchida playing the role of Rock Howard. Oh, is that right? Yes. So this should not be missed out. And the second trailer. So Mai-san, you introduced it, but Mai had a very different air, right, compared to before. Yes. Koshimizu-san, you changed too, right? Because the Mai in this game, not only Mai actually, other characters too, but it's been 10 years since the last game, and the characters are getting older too. That is why they are showing some adult attraction with a new costume. It's a very different type of costume, right? Yes. The original costume, like a brightness using red and with much skin color, that is also beautiful. But now, women getting older wants to choose longer skirt like I do, or some emotional changes could happen, and that is well reflected in the costume in this new game, which is wonderful. And wonderful parts could not be always hidden, right? Yes, it is already exposed to catch everyone's heart. Yes, that is the best costume. That is my personal impression. So do you have any particular preferences, or what is the points to design this new costume? Thank you very much for your compliment, by the way. So based on the time series, I want to show more matured beauty from Mai's costume. Not only coolness, also we want to make it sexy. Based on the rider suit, new design was challenged. So it's a different type of costume from a previous ninja costume for Mai. I believe that this is well completed and furnished. Yes, I agree. I see some stylishness, but at the same time, Mai's body's charm is not hidden, but still you see some maturity. I really love this costume.
Well, thank you. Well, that's the first time I realized you're so into this costume. Well, absolutely. Well, you were talking about Mai's costume a lot earlier, so I see that's how much you love this. I'm impressed. Really? So, we've been focusing on Mai's costume, but Oda-san, I'm sure the fans are aware of this already, but for those who are seeing Fatal Fury, for City of the Fools, so the first time, can you tell us about what's unique about Fatal Fury COTW? Yes, let me tell you. The Fatal Fury series itself, well, the first title of Fatal Fury was launched in 1991, and since then, 10 titles have been released since then. Now, the new title will be released for the first time in 26 years since the last one. So the fact that we are able to release this title itself is a miracle. Well, I mean, this is something that the fans have waited for so long, so we're truly happy about it. Yes. Besides what we saw on the trailer, we've revised various aspects of Fatal Fury once again collectively as a team. And so it's the culmination of what we've done to this point. Culmination. Well, I can't wait. So you do have some good elements that you've maintained, but at the same time, push yourselves to bring in new aspect as well. Yes. And as this is a fighting game, 2 players will fight against each other. Are there any other modes? Well, one of the biggest features is how you play the character's moves. Well, conventionally, there were difficult command inputs in fighting games. But other than those, there's a thing called Smart Style, which allows players with simpler inputs when they fight. I see. And when it comes to fighting games, I tend to think that only those who are good at it, like the players who understands how frames work and whatnot, are qualified to play, if I may say so. Even if that's not the case, there's a hurdle that's a little too high. But if we have the smart style, we can land cool moves, even for a person like me. Yes, not only those who are versed in other fighting games, but casual gamers who play other game genres or even those who are just starting out can play. So we want everyone to enjoy the game from the start. That's great. Those who like the title but are not confident enough to play can play without stressing out if they choose this smart style. Plus, we can make these cool moves. And like you have the excitement and hope that maybe you can beat a strong player. Yes, like a giant killing. Yes, you can feel maybe if I can win, maybe I can win. So, those of you who are anxious to play, you don't need to worry. And by the way, today, well, not only the fans of Fatal Fury, but personally speaking, we have the latest news for all of the fighting game players out there. You cannot miss out this news. Oda-san, can you tell us the news? Yes. Well, we try to make it a secret, but things tend to leak so quickly these days. So we should reveal it as soon as we can. And we're truly relieved to be able to announce at this timing. Without further ado, take a look at the clip.